Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're watching House of the Dragon episode 6. Just finished watching episode 5. Jay secured a path, a crossing from the twins for the Starks. He did a good thing, and Rhaenyra is really frustrated because she cannot go out and fight in the war. She has 2 dragons who don't have dragon riders, but now her and Jace planned on finding their relatives who have the same Targaryen blood, maybe a different surname, who can be dragon riders. So that would be super interesting. That would be something really fun to watch. You know, it's going to be like How to Train Your Dragon. And, well, not really, because these dragons are really intelligent, but you know what I mean. It would be good if she can find 2 more riders, because then she would have how many dragons? Jace, Bella, her, and then 2 more. That would be 5 dragons. And we're not even counting Daemon, because Daemon is being a little weird right now. Very selfish and also very hallucinating. I don't know what he's doing, but he needs to get his shit together. Criston Cole, I had forgotten about Criston Cole. There was 2 weeks of absolute peace for me, but the last episode reminded me of him again. It was good to see the way Alicent talked to him. When he said her name, he was like, I did not give you permission to say my name. That made me so happy. It's like, stay in your limits. I don't know when he's gonna die. I've given up hope. He's not gonna die anytime soon, so yeah. I'm just waiting to get surprised when he dies, because he is a pretty important character, unfortunately, so he won't die just like that. He has a lot more damage to do, and Aemond is planning a lot of things, I'm pretty sure. I would love to see what he's going to do, although it would be horrible and I would be very sad after all those things that he's planning to do are done, because he won't be planning throwing flowers at everybody. So, but I'm very looking forward to it. And I want to see what that girl is doing, the one in the red dress that Rhaenyra sent to King's Landing. She's also going to do something. So many things are happening in the show right now. What else? Aegon whispered for Alicent, so he might be able to speak. It must be about that, because he said mommy, which means he might be able to speak, which would be really cool. I do want to hear what he has to say. I hope he would be able to speak. I really want to hear what he has to say. Sunfire is still at Rook's Rest, hopefully recovering. That's almost everybody. And Rhaenyra has a new Hand of the King now, a very strong guy, Sea Snake, and he is very smart. If he assists Rhaenyra, yeah, I would be super happy. And he's someone the council would also trust his decisions, because he knows war and stuff. Like, he knows how to make strategies and all of that. So yeah, basically a lot to look forward to. So without any more delay, let's just get right into it. I try to see all the new images in the intro, and most of the times I'm not able to understand it. I don't like that. And because I don't remember things well, sometimes I'm just confused if I've seen that before or if they've added this new scene. The rat catchers one was the most obvious for me. Where are we now?
The Golden Tooth is honored to receive you, my Lord Lannister.
By the
Was
time
that
we
a
are finished
lion?
with the Riverland scum, the Red Fort will have earned its name. We are ready to march. As soon as Prince Aemond is able to join us on Vega. We are most eager to embrace the hospitality of your keep.
Why were you being so cocky and being like, we can handle this and all that, and trying to sound like you can conquer anything if you're just waiting for Vhagar and Aemond?
Are the Lannisters so diminished that they cannot march from the Tooth to Harrenhal without an escort? I am the Prince Regent, not a dog to be called to heel.
Your irritations are justified, Aemon, but it does seem...
I have a task for you as well, Sir Dylan.
Ooh, he's not even letting her speak. Not just not listening to her, but not even...
I've had enough of this cursed blockade. The Triarchy will delight in the chance to terrorize the sea snake again.
Triarchy may play at accepting terms, but they are not to be trusted. Your father knew this.
An offer of marriage, perhaps, to the Dowager Queen.
Out of the question.
It's time you set out for Harrenhal, I think.
He's not gonna listen to anybody.
I no longer have the numbers to challenge him.
The longer we wait, the more chance he will prevail.
We would do better to await the High Tower host and set out in good time.
There is no time. My uncle is a challenge I welcome. If he dares face me.
Oh, he dares. Rhaegar is big, but Daemon is the more experienced rider.
Mother?
You know very well I represented your father during the last years of his life, and I have been a counsellor to Aegon.
Capably so.
He's gonna remove her from the council?
You served the realm well. That need is ended. You are no longer obliged.
Neither of which is to be
I
decided in a
release
king.
you of your seat, such as it was.
Have the indignities of your childhood not yet sufficiently been avenged?
He's here. This table with the map is so cool. Oh, and he put the pin on. Yay.
Bring him forth.
Ooh.
Sir Stephen Darklin, your grace.
Oh, for the dragons?
I find myself, Sir Stephen, in an impossible position. I hold an island seat with no land army.
There is still Daemon and Caraxes and the Rivermen.
That remains to be seen.
Mm.
I need more dragon riders. For Vermithor and Silverwing. And for Seasmoke, who I believe misses his bond.
3.
There is Princess Rhaena.
The dragons here would not take her as a rider.
Darklins and the Targaryens had some common blood. Your grandmother's grandmother, Ariana, was born a Targaryen princess.
Your Grace honours me beyond what I deserve.
To claim a dragon, you must also be prepared to die.
I well understand the risk and I accept it with gladness.
I hope nobody betrays her after taking the dragon. That would be so awful. Like she invites someone in, allows them to ride the dragon, and the dragon accepts that person, and then he just flies away to King's Landing or just somewhere else. Like, bye. I hope that doesn't happen. Probably won't. Yeah, it can't happen. She would just chase them and kill them. Daemon, get out of that place, bro.
The air for a day. You can't possibly still be angry about this.
Laughing with the whores and lickspittles.
No.
And everything I've given you, you've thrown back in my face.
I've decided to name a new heir.
No! Open the door!
Oh.
This old place. Are you mocking me?
Sit!
To what end? To mine, perhaps. You are an agent of the High Tower rabble.
Or is it Rhaenyra herself?
I shot you.
Now you're doubting Rhaenyra too. Don't shush him.
Your king is on his guard. Yes.
What? Why is he going out like that? Caraxes is like, finally, are we going somewhere? No?
Someone poisoned me.
Ghost of Hadron the Black moaning his curses from Kingspire Tower?
Drivel!
Awake and I do not know where I've been.
You are not the player, but a piece on the board.
She never even wanted it. The crown.
Perhaps those who strive for it are the least suited to wear it.
Don't lecture me!
She's speaking the truth.
Viserys never wanted it himself, if you recall.
Caraxes is calling you. Do something. Fly somewhere. Take me somewhere. Take me on a ride.
If you have any counsel for dealing with the River Lords, I'd be glad of it.
Should have come to her before you sent that man to do those horrendous things.
House Tully is not the largest house in the Riverlands, nor is it the richest, but it is the most stable. Without him, they will never raise their banners as one. In 3 days' time, the winds will shift.
Rhaenys' husband, Lord Collis, he also has Targaryen blood, doesn't he? Shouldn't he try to ride a dragon? Where is the dragon? Not excited to come out? He doesn't speak Valyrian.
Doheras! Ribas!
No way. No way it worked in the first try. Well, if the very first one fails, then others might be unwilling to try. There needs to be one success at least.
I've done it.
Don't say it like that. That makes me doubt. That guy's slitting his own throat because it would be a painful way to die. When he said, "I've done it," that's when I knew that he's gonna die.
Pleased with our progress. This ship will sail in a few days' time.
He's gonna promote his son, isn't he? Because his wife was telling him to do so, Rhaenys was telling him to do so.
As my first mate.
I'm grateful for the offer, my lord.
You distinguished yourself in the Stepstones. And you have the respect of the crew.
Is this an order or a request?
I will expect you to report for your duties on the morrow.
It's an order then.
Bit thin, isn't it?
It's either that or the fish.
Nothing but fish in this damn city.
Makes you sick, doesn't it? Knowing they're banqueting every night at the castle. My girls were taken to the Red Keep a few nights ago.
They were well paid.
And well fed, too.
They're turning the people against them.
There is to be another revel on the morrow with dancing.
That ain't right. King Viserys loved his feasts and his wine, but never while us small folk went without.
But he's gone now.
It's not King Viserys.
No use wondering what might have been.
Seasmoke has fled Dragonstone, and Sir Stephen was a valiant knight.
Seasmoke fled?
If perhaps foreseeable.
Shut up.
But we may yet retake.
It is my fault, I think, that you have forgotten to fear me.
Is she gonna learn to fight?
It's my fault.
Sir Stephen went willingly. Might there not be others among the highborn of the Seven Kingdoms?
And who will be so foolish as to try? I will look again.
We have laid the kindling only. Tonight we will light it. And watch it begin to flare.
When it does, Aemond will put it down with force.
That will make it rise the hotter.
It's always fun when we see Dragonstone and Rhaenyra talking to her people because you can just hear the dragons in the background.
Becomes you.
They're underneath the castle and you can just hear the rumbling and hear the dragons. So wonderful.
I'll take anything. Scraps.
There's your meat going to the castle.
Where's our meat? We want meat!
There is not food enough in the city. The people are hungry, and their anger is rising.
It is Rhaenyra the Pretender who ordered the gullet closed and left them all to starve.
We still look to you to ensure there will be. It does occur to me that your grace has yet to name a hand.
Do you take me for a fool? And even less for flatterers and expittals. But you are, as it happens, correct.
Oh?
Not to serve as hand, you toad to fetch him. Send word to Otto Hightower.
Oh my god, this man is smart. Your Grace. This man is so smart.
You're late.
He may yet live. Thank the gods.
What happy news?
Oh, don't need to show us that. Oh, poor guy.
I'll see my brother.
Oh, poor guy. He's burned so badly. That must hurt so much. Oh, he's scared. Oh!
You challenged Maelys. It was foolish.
Asshole.
Seems my brother has a long recovery ahead of him, Grand Maester.
And I've decided there is nothing to be gained with fretfulness.
I'm happy that they're showing her. I thought they would not show her at all. I need to know what she's up to.
But it...
Whoa. Did sea smoke come to her? It's a little dragon playing with the kids. That is so cute. That is so cute.
He'll be most pleased to shelter Rhaenyra's youngest sons in Pentos. You hate it here.
There is a large dragon in the Vale.
Rumour of it began shortly after the war.
Is that dragon gonna be hers?
It is large and formidable, but alas wild.
Claim the dragon, Rhaena.
Lord Corlys has chosen to raise you up, to serve alongside him, and just like him.
Oh, you're making art provoking me.
The Driftwood Throne?
We spend the whole of our lives in the shadow of the Sea Snake's great castle.
While me, he ignores. As he always has.
Oh.
Stop wasting your life waiting for something that will never come.
Rhaena is going to claim that dragon, right?
They say you struck Lord Bartimus today. In view of the staff and guard.
News travels fast.
And what did he say that was so deserving?
They must see in me a ruler. And the symbols of authority are not jewels and gowns, but the shield and the sword.
Will you lead us to war yourself?
For a certainty, I cannot remain here.
We need Daemon and his dragon.
May I be free for even 1 hour of the constant refrain of Daemon.
My queen, our gift is sent.
What? What gift? He's like, yeah, don't tell me anything. See, we all knew that she would be really helpful. What is the gift? Did she send food? Did she send meat? She did. There's more? Wow. That is... wow. That is so amazing.
He did open his eyes and speak, however briefly.
And what will he be if he lives?
Why are you asking me, lady? I thought he was gonna die.
I have sent ravens again to Highgarden and to Old Town. There has been no word from Sir Otto, as of yet.
Sorry.
Sister?
I wish to give you my blessing.
It's like, oh, you didn't come out here for me, sister.
I wondered if you've heard from Father.
You were always his favourite.
Strange there has been no word. I often wonder what life could have been if he had brought you to court instead.
You get on with it, don't you?
My son Daron, what's he like?
Does he not write to you? He's stalwart. Clever. As adept with his lute as he is with his sword. He's kind.
Kindness is a quality I found lacking in his brothers.
Wow, Sir Christian can't even climb his horse without steps. Look at him in the background.
Was it the court? Was it their mother?
I must join Sir Christian.
I thought we might light a candle. For Aegon.
Where is all the food that she sent them?
She thinks of us even now.
Hell yeah. That guy who brought the flag, they are also bringing the flag. Why are you fighting? Just go out there and get the food from the ship. It's obviously not enough for the entire city.
We must leave. Now.
Mind your flanks. Cover your corners. There's the train of fishes!
Keep moving!
Long live Queen Rhaenyra!
Oh, Helena. I feel bad for Helena though. I don't want her to get hurt.
Sheathe your swords!
Now they're gonna get even angrier, obviously. Oh my god. Oh, stay away from Helena. Stay away from Helena.
My queen's this way! Inside!
Yeah, now they're all protesting. That is so crazy. That is so cool.
The king will be most eager for his draft in an hour.
Oh my god. Don't make him... Oh, come on, man. He's suffering.
Don't take heart, your grace. You've already written yourself into legend. You survived Dragonfire.
You're like Harry Potter of House of the Dragon World.
But you will never run again. I came screaming into the world from the bowels of one of Harren's great towers. My foot was so twisted that my father named it sorcery. The people will pity you, either behind your back or in your presence, and they will underestimate you. And this will be your advantage.
He's telling him from personal experience that it's hard.
Your life is in danger.
Yes. Is he hallucinating again? Yeah, that's Viserys. Buddy, you need some sleep.
David, she's gone.
I'm sorry. I'm here now.
It's too late, buddy. Now his daughter needs you.
Your Grace. Lord Grover is dead.
Grover Tully? She told him to not do anything for 3 days.
Our own healer, Alice Rivers, volunteered her renowned skills. She plied her craft, but...
Why are you crying? Because of the dream you just had? About how you were not there for your brother? Dragon. Is that sea smoke? Is he by any chance gonna claim him? Every time I see a dragon in a person, I'm just like, is he gonna claim that dragon. So, whoa, he's really going after him. He's gonna just come in right in front of you. It's like, bam! That must be so terrifying if that actually, like, happens in real life.
It is as we hoped, a warning to the usurpers that you have strength beyond what they accredited.
My own son questions my capabilities. He was everything I wanted to be. A man. And I was what he wanted. He's never been at peace.
At least right now.
I fear what he may now do. In either case, I have lost him. And Caraxes with him. How will I rule a kingdom when my own son doubts me?
You have me. It was my father. Had his pleasure with me.
Oh.
There is a scar here as well. I cannot bear children. Swore to myself I would never trust another. You, I think, are steadfast. I believe you are meant to be queen.
Okay, that hug is getting really long. Bruh. Okay. I was just thinking, like, what if someone comes in?
He has a rider.
Who?
Impossible to tell from the ground.
Lord Corlys's son. Your hand's son, who really wants to fight beside your hand, and now he has the chance to do that. She's like, this is my chance, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna deal with this myself. That is so goddamn cool. Please don't end, please. Wow. Just to think what went over Seasmoke's mind. He's been writing over Spice Down every now and then. We saw him and that guy in the same frame before too. I didn't know which dragon was that. You guys told me it was Seasmoke. And now they tried to find a new rider for him. And he was like, bro, this is enough. I can't take any more of this. I need to get my rider right now. And he just went there right up to him. Like, come here. He wanted to help Corlys in any way. He always keeps saying to his brother that you should take advantage of this. We could be rich and all of that. He wants that life. And even in this one, he was like, he's never going to ask me to do anything. I'm no use to him and stuff like that. But now he's very useful. He's very, very useful. And he, I know, would not betray. He definitely would go to his father's team, without a doubt. So finally, she has another dragon. I feel like Rhaena is also going to ride a dragon. First, I thought it was going to be Seasmoke, but it's obviously not Seasmoke. That is very much clear right now. But they just showed us a hint that there is a dragon just really roaming around the Eyrie. I feel like she's gonna claim that dragon. And I feel like that dragon is really big. She has to claim a dragon, man. This would be too unfair if she doesn't. She has to claim a dragon, and I feel like she would. And there is only 2 episodes left, so I really hope that she claims a dragon in the next 2 episodes. Hopefully in the next episode. That would be great. Sucks that we have to wait another week for that. The people in King's Landing are now all rooting for Rhaenyra. They've all turned against the crown, which is a good news. But I don't know what Daemon might do to try to shut them up. But I feel like anything it does would just make them angrier. And he would need, like she said, he would need his soldiers, his men there to tame the people in the city too. And he's also being really scary towards Aegon. So Aegon is going to plan something with Larys Strong. I don't know what. He asked him to help him, and I feel like Larys is going to do something because Aemond was probably his last hope. That first he tried to be Aegon's hand and he denied, then he tried to be Aemond's hand and he really insulted him. So I feel like he definitely wants Aemond out of the way. Aegon would be easier to manipulate, especially even more if he ends up helping Aegon in some way getting rid of Aemond. Then he would definitely get more favors from Aegon. Didn't Joffrey say that Rhaenyra was killed by her cousin? Stepbrother? But there are many people these guys are related to, so it doesn't necessarily have to be Aemond. I feel like Aemond, if he doesn't fall into whatever trap Larys Strong lays for him, I feel like he would die fighting with Daemon. Daemon has always been his target. That's what it felt like. Like he always wanted to prove himself by fighting Daemon, by defeating Daemon. It just always felt like that to me, that Daemon and Aemond are gonna fight. So one of them would definitely die in that fight. Rhaenyra is going to be really happy to find out that they have another dragon rider now. I'm really, really rooting for Rhaenyra and I really want her to win. I know everybody is gonna die. I mean, at some point everybody's gonna die. I don't know who dies in war, who dies later, but I just want it to be Rhaenyra's victory, even if she dies. I don't care. In the first episode, when I watched the first episode, I accidentally wore green because I had forgotten that Alicent Hightowers, they're greens. So I've decided I'm only gonna wear black for the rest of this, for the last 4 episodes. There are some moments that are just so, they give you goosebumps. That's what I love about the show. Like the scene with the boats coming in with all the food and the Targaryen banner, and the one where they were attacking Alicent and Helena. That one was not like the happy kind, but it was still such an intense scene. Those kind of things, whenever that happens, it's just brilliant. But everything else aside, the main thing that I really, really want to see is Rhaena riding a dragon in the next episode, or maybe the one after that. Because they're showing us, they keep showing us Rhaena and dragons. There was always mention of Rhaena and dragons in the same sentence. And we see her, and there is always some dragon stuff happening when we see her. So I feel like they're giving us hints that she's going to ride a dragon. And now that we've seen that there is a dragon in the Eyrie, a big dragon that is wild, and she's right there. She's the only person in that place, in that entire area, that is an eligible person to be riding a dragon. I feel like she's gonna claim a dragon. I feel like she's gonna do that, and she's gonna be so badass with it. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, it was another fun episode. I really hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, then please go ahead, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.